Modi tried to patronize Trump and trying to show very closeness. But there are three conflict with America and India. Number one, America does not like Modi's Hindu Talibanism. That is intolerance to Christians, intolerance to Muslims, Sikhs. So that is one aspect they differ.
Hiranya Lal Shrestha, sir. Welcome to the Gorkha Spirit.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
So, how do you see the victory of Donald Trump and his policy?
America is number one superpower, and its president is number one influential person in the world. So Donald Trump is much more powerful because he commands majority in Senate, majority in House of Representatives, and in majority states he won, including popular vote percentage also very high. So in American history, there are few most powerful presidents. One of them is Donald Trump. It has so big influence. They spread their influence through granting aids to different backward countries. They spread their influence through alliances, including military and civil society alliances. And now in this new phase, even INGOs are there who are helping indirectly to spread American ideals to developing countries. So far, Nepal is concerned, Donald Trump imposed restriction to the immigrant. Not only that, he expelled illegal intruders there. And there are Nepalese also who are illegally went there. One of the most controversial policy is the expulsion of illegal immigrants. And there are Nepalese also there in USA who are illegally went there. And there are legal migrants also. Those migrants who children born and brought up in America, according to recent Supreme Court decision of USA, they won't be expelled. But illegal migrant will be expelled from America, and he won't encourage to come there in his country for settlement. It will affect Nepal also. So far, my personal interpretation and study is concerned, it is good for Nepal also, because those who go to work in Gulf countries, in Malaysia or in South Korea, they send their money. But those who go to America, they send
nothing.
Not money, but to purchase home, to purchase car, they sell their home and land and take money also. So Nepalese immigrant in America means brain drain. Nepalese immigrant in USA means capital flight. So initially it will be very little difficult to adjust, but that will ultimately help for Nepalese development through retaining brain power, through retaining our capital flight. And that is another prospect we have to explore and encourage, that is to do international job through internet, being in Nepal so digitalization of IT and facilities for working in Nepal, serving abroad through internet. So these two methods, and Nepal should grant loan to the people who come back, and they will run their business here. Facilities should be created to stop the brain drain.
So the bad relation of Modi and Trump, what are the effects to our country?
Modi tried to patronize Trump and trying to show very closeness, but there are three conflict with America and India. Number one, America does not like Modi's Hindu Talibanism. That is intolerance to Christians, intolerance to Muslims, Sikhs. So that is one aspect they differ. Second, they differ on Kashmir issue. UN resolution recommended to have the referendum there in Kashmir and settle where they should join, Pakistan or India. But India forcefully occupied big portion of Kashmir, so America differs on this issue, including Trump differs. And third difference is that Modi is elected authoritarians and don't tolerate his opponents. So, but West supported Rahul families invited for lecture in America and UK. At the same time, West supported Kejriwal's detention, the opposite, and supported him morally. So India and America, there is imposition of tariff also because they want more benefit from India, but India does not follow American recommendation to boycott Russian goods and oil and military supply. So in that issue also they have differences, because Russian oil India imports and refine it and supply it to the other countries, making profit.
So their bad relation is good or bad for Nepal?
It is their affairs, but we recommend that as a superpower, Nepal, they should look Nepal through Washington to Kathmandu, not through Delhi window, not through Beijing window. So the superpower's role in Nepal should be to modify two big neighbors' interference in Nepal, to check it. They should not support either of these two superpowers and interfere to encourage interference by them in Nepal. So Trump's relation, we should judge how Trump developed relation with China and how Trump developed relation with India. That is very big importance for Nepal. So far, Tibetan refugees are conference, they will continue. Trump also continues. They have so-called Tibet Act. Tibet Act should be built by Tibetans, not by Americans. And they come here and meet their ministers to refugee and before meeting with Nepalese. So this refugee problem, Tibetan refugee problem, and to encourage secessionist in Tibet is also another problem, because Nepal's policy is one China policy. American policy is more China. Separate Tibet, separate Taiwan, separate Hong Kong, separate Sichuan. So there lies our difference with Trump.
So Trump is against the BRICS countries as well. So why they are fighting for what
Yes,
they are fighting for?
BRICS is a international organization who champions the cause of multipolarization. After Ukraine war, one superpower domination in the world declined. Now, new era of multipolarization developed. So, instead of unipolarization under US hegemonism. So, they have first difference is multipolarization versus unipolarization. Second difference is de-dollarization by these BRIC countries. Third is that South-South cooperation they emphasize, and they try to reduce American influence globally. So these are the things that they differ with America on BRIC issues, and BRIC is expanding. Indonesia joined recently. Saudi Arabia and others are also joining. Turkey is in controversy now. India is opposing because NATO membership of Turkey. Anyway, BRIC versus American hegemonism, that is the big contradiction in present day world. So naturally, Nepalese interest is in multipolar world, because we don't like to depend on one country, two country, one group. No. We want to have good relation with two neighbors and good relation with third neighbor, sky neighbor, that is USA.
So in our country, the US embassy removed the banner that was supported with the Ukraine. The banner was removed from the US embassy. So what does that mean? The Donald Trump will improve the relation with Russia?
Yes, because he promised to end war in Ukraine, and don't like to wastage money and muscle in Ukraine against Russia. So he against hot war. That is his good aspect.
So what will be the future of the NATO organization?
NATO will be there, but its expansion towards east will be stopped because of this Ukraine's Russia war, and Russia is quite determined, and China also indirectly supporting Russia. So in this power alliances, superpower hegemonism of USA is declining, and multipolar new world order is rising. That is the new recent phenomena.
So Donald Trump has taken such a dramatic steps. Do you think his steps, his policies will be good for the America in the future, in the days to come?
American democracy is whitocracy.
They are not democratic. They support
There
white
is
people.
discrimination with colored people, with discrimination against blacks, discrimination against Indians, Chinese. and another Christianization also is there. Westernization is also there. In that sense, Trump's policy that is to some extent racist also. To some extent, American hegemonism is there, which is not good, nor he represents big business, not common people of United States.
Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Welcome. Thanks to you for providing me an opportunity to analyze and express current international situation. Thank you.